5 minutes to my presentation, tell you a bit lower down the hierarchy. What I do is I'm the managing director of the Bitcon Association. We're a non-profit association based in Switzerland, Zug. And we have the mandate of advancing the BSV ecosystem. So we provide you education tools, we give you access to learning programs, we do a lot of facilitating, and we do tons of events for different interest groups, investors, developers, entrepreneurs. And I thought a bit about what can I actually share with you here. 5 minutes is a very short time, but I want to share my personal experience. The way I started with Bitcoin, it felt to me like a foreign language. I fell for the same fallacy that many fall. They think this is a computer science, cryptography, and a pure developer topic. And so I sat down with my wife in 2017 and said, we have to get started. We signed up for ETH, which is like the Technical University in Zurich developer program for how to dive into Bitcoin. And we never finished the first class. The reality was it was way too technical. And then I met a gentleman who told me that Bitcoin is actually 90% law, 9% economics, and 1% technical. And this gentleman was actually Craig, that I met at a private dinner in Zurich. And it opened my eyes a bit. I said, maybe I'm much more qualified than I thought, and I took a bit of the wrong perspective. I think the tools that are available now are different. I highly encourage you to check out our online educational program. It's bitcoinsv.academy. We also have a program by here Bionex. It's called Sub to Learn. This is for everyone. It's for business minds, for entrepreneurs, but also developers that want to learn Bitcoin script. And I think Bitcoin script engineers will be the most sought after job profile in the market in the years to come. We see a lot of demand already, and we are dedicating a lot of resources to train the talent for this job tomorrow. So I take a lot of initiative in going out and sounding this vision that I have with stakeholders, particularly enterprises of all sectors and all sizes. And I've come to the conclusion that an immutable global data structure, a standardization of the way we transfer data and being able to put a price tag on data is something that has been missing. We talk a lot about AI as a trend, cybersecurity as a trend. We talk about a data economy that we already live in and that is becoming more and more visible. 85 sensors per second are currently put online and connect machines to machines, human to machines. And think about how the data will actually flow. It has to run on a neutral ground. It cannot operate out of the Testa database into the IBM database. We don't want to give up the control and the sovereignty over the data. We don't have a way to price and monetize this data, and it needs to be standardized to flow seamlessly and instantly. So here's my vision. The data economy is missing a puzzle piece, and it's a global, neutral, real cloud. Cloud today is what? It's my data with AWS. It's not the cloud as people envision it. I'm telling you the blockchain, a scalable, neutral ground where you retain control and data sovereignty is the real cloud. And it's the missing puzzle piece to realize the data economy that we all, I think, are convinced that it's going to be a part of our life in the future. The second thing I mentioned already is the data standardization. Bitcoin to me is what the containers did to the supply chain industry. It standardized the format so you could be much more efficient. And this is really the one single thing I want to let you go home with. The Bitcoin system has always been about data efficiency. It's not about censorship resistance. It's about being able to transact and communicate, send data instantly, peer-to-peer, and put a price tag on it. Microtransactions are the real innovation. I've always been able to send you $1 million. That's not new. And that's the, look at the average price volume on other blockchains these days. It's really large monetary value transfers. But the payment is only a data transfer. This is the common single denominator of all this. It's always about data. And it doesn't mean that if it's a GPS signal, it's an industrial IoT signal, it's login data. It's all about data. Now you can charge for an API request, you can charge per second of a YouTube video and transfer the value directly to the intellectual property creator. You can do multi-payouts instantly, you can transfer tax revenue in real time as I pay at the cash desk. This is the real innovation. And single, real cloud and neutral ground where data can interoperate in real time and where you can price any type of data, no matter how small, with a value microtransactions. So I want to leave you with this thought, and I'm really curious on what's going to come out of this Block Dojo incubator. I'm really proud to have you guys as part of the ecosystem. We're happy to very happy to support you guys. And I encourage everyone, no matter what industries you come from, to think about what microtransactions and immutable data ledger can do to your industry. The single question I ask every entrepreneur I meet is what's your biggest data problem? Because this is what it's all about. It's data infrastructure.